What's going on, YouTube? We're back again for another range video. Last video, first I want to really apologize about the last video, the audio. I don't know why it was messed up. I'm most likely going to go ahead and take that video down. I hope that this video doesn't have the same issue. But today we're out here and we got five new guns and an old one. So what we're going to do is I'm going to introduce the guns and show you what we're shooting. And we'll kind of do the same format as we did before. So let's start with the first one. Now right here is my first gun. This is my Daniel Defense. I believe it's the MV11. No, I'm sorry, it's the DD-M4V1. So it's pretty much, I haven't messed with the gun. It's all Daniel Defense, so it's all the stuff that came on the gun from the compensator all the way down. I believe the only thing that I've changed, I believe I did put a, yeah, I've got a nickel boron. That's a Spikes Tactical nickel boron in there. So I'm really excited to shoot this. Unfortunately, I haven't picked up a micro for it, so I'm going to try to spot it in real good with the sights. Next is a Sig Sauer. This is a AR platform, but shoots 7.62 by 3.9. It's got this micro came with it, so we'll see how good that is. Next, I brought a few handguns out. This over here is a Smith & Wesson. This is chambered in .45. This comes from the Performance Center. It's called the Thunder Ranch, so I'm really excited to shoot that. Next down here, it's a 9mm, but it's a Springfield XDM. This holds 19+1, so I'm going to pop its cherry today and shoot it. And then finally, for the handguns, we got a Taurus 44 Magnum. That's going to be awesome to shoot. I imagine it's going to kick like a three-legged mule. And finally, this one. This is the AR pistol here. Now, I tried to, after I got home from the last range video, I kind of did some research to figure out what my issues were, and I think I may have got them in, but we'll find out. We're going to shoot it and see if it does to rectify the problem. If not, you know, we'll go back to the drawing board. So anyways, those are the guns. So what we'll probably do is we'll start with the long guns and then end with the pistols. Oh, I'm sorry, I take that back. We're going to start with the handguns and end with the rifles. So stay tuned. All right, this is Chance here. He's going to be shooting his 44 Magnum, and we're going to go ahead and get behind him and see what he does. Shooter ready? Ready. All right, range hot. All right, that was cool. This is I saw it. We got it on target already, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and try it out, and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm gonna try to shoot this hand cannon without hurting myself. I don't know if we told you, but we're shooting American Eagle 240 grain hollow point, and hopefully I can put one on target. Let's try it. Ready? All right, here we go. Range hot, shooter ready. All right. Go ahead. All right, everybody. Well, we're back. Well, unfortunately, I didn't do too good on the 44 Magnum. But this is that 45 Smith & Wesson I was telling you about. And we're going to see if I can do any better with it. So let's go ahead and get it loaded. And let's see what we can do. All right, range hot. looks like I got them all in a pretty decent group there. Let's go down range. Let's go ahead and make it cold. Let's go down range and take a look at it real quick. Range cold. Well, help me out, cameraman. I think this.
You hit. That's 44 and 45.
Okay.
That's 45.
That's got to be 45, 45.
Them three are 45.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Yeah. Not the best in the world, but.
You keyholed a couple of them.
What do you mean keyhole?
Hey, well, these are originally 44s.
So you saying I shot through them?
You shot through that one. I seen it hit.
Really? Okay.
What's that going? 5 shot?
Yeah, 6 shot.
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Well, better than 44, huh? All right. Well, let's go ahead and we'll get Chance now. We'll get him down, and he's probably going to show me up. What you're going to do, Chance, probably go ahead and try to aim, you know, for a section. That way we can get a better understanding of it. All right, we'll be right back. All right, well, here's Chance going to go ahead and shoot that same gun, and let's see what he can do. Shooter ready?
Ready.
All right, range hot. All right, let's go take a look at it. Go ahead and put the gun back and make the range cold. Keep the muzzle down straight down the range and set it on the table. All right, let's go take a look at it. It looks like you didn't have too bad. Kind of saw where they went. So you had these two, which was pretty darn good.
I know it.
You got this one right here.
Well, them two, I think.
No, you got this one, this one, this one, this one, and then one down here somewhere. I don't remember where it is. So,
Ain't too bad.
not too bad at all, man. I mean, a little spread, but better than mine. So,
We'll cover some of them holes up.
but so you're pretty happy, pretty decent, huh?
Yeah, that's not too bad.
No, not too bad. All right, so then we'll do the next gun we'll shoot is the 9mm, and then after that we'll go to the long guns. Stay tuned. All right, next gun we're gonna shoot is my Springfield XD9. XDM. It's a 9mm. Nothing special about it. I just want to shoot it. It actually holds 19 rounds in the mag, 1 in the hole, so a total of 20. But I'm just gonna shoot about 10, and then we'll let Chance shoot the other. So let's go. Range hot. All right. Let's go down range, see what we got. Look like they're all over the place. I don't know if it's because of just where we're at, but every time I shot, I was aiming for, in this general area. Doesn't have a lot of recoil. I mean, it looks like I put a couple in the same old spot, but I don't think handguns is my forte. So if I was shooting at a guy, he'd have a pretty decent chance to just get wounded and running away. So anyways, I don't know. I think I put 10 down range. We're gonna let Chance finish out the magazine, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to the long guns. So be right back. All right, Chance is gonna go ahead and do his shooting. So let's get behind him and see what he can do. Shooter ready?
Ready?
Range hot. Oh yeah, there you go.
Boy, shooting there.
Yeah, he is. Oh, that one got away from him. Oh, yeah. All right, let's go take a look at it. It looks like you got some pretty good ones on target.
I ain't shooting no more.
All right. Well, look like you got quite a few on target there, close to center. I know these first two were ones that you shot. I think these are also ones that you got.
At least 4, maybe 5.
And one got up away from you. This one got away from you. But for the most part, man, for 10 rounds, really good grouping, man. But for someone who hasn't got a lot of experience with handguns, that was good. I think that's just your, natural instinct for being a hunter and shooting guns. So that's a good deal, man. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna break out the AR pistol and see if we've mitigated the problems. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. Well, here comes the moment of truth with the AR pistol. If you guys have watched my last video, you'll know that I had some light strikes and some feeding issues. So what I did was got online and I found that there was a company out of Florida called Black Rifle Arms that specifically deal with the AR, the 7.62x3.9 in an AR form. And so what they did is they sent me an enhanced firing pin and a new hammer spring, which they say that should definitely alleviate my light strikes with this Tula Russian-made ammo, which has the harder primers. And so hopefully it'll shoot, it'll cycle. I don't know, but this will be the first time I've shot it since I've did the upgrade. So here we go. Hopefully it'll do it. All right. Looks like it racked one in the chamber. So the first one looked like it's going to go. So let's see what it does after that. All right, taking it off safe. All right. I'm going to have to probably stand up for this. But range hot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Light strike again. Try it again. Here we go. Well, seems to be doing the same thing. I'm not sure if it's the ammo or if it's the rounds, because I've mixed in my Tula and my Wolf ammo and my Bear. So let's try it again. Huh. Seems like it's working, but every now and then, I'm not sure if it's just the ammo and it's just because I got it mixed in. Maybe one of them's got a harder primer than the other, but it seems like it's somewhat fixed the problem, but it's still getting a light strike. So let's try it again. But it seems like the feeding issue has been rectified. Okay. Still got some more rounds. Huh. Well, I got a looks like I got a double feed here, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and clear the chamber. So we'll be back. All right, everybody. All right, so here's my first long gun of the day. This is my Daniel Defense DD M4 V1. I've had this for a while. I know I think they've come out with a different version, the V11. But this is still a really good gun. It's got a Geissele 2-stage trigger in it. The only thing that I've changed in this gun is the bolt carrier group. I have put a nickel boron, spiked nickel boron in there. But everything else is Daniel Defense. I don't think I'm going to change anything up on it. So we'll go ahead and try to put some down range and see what I can do. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have a little red dot. I got the iron sight, so we got a target down range at about 75 yards. And you know, like I said, I'm not no competition shooter, so we're just going to try to pop off a few rounds, and we'll go down there and see what it looks like. So here we go. All right, range hot. Okay, what's going on here? There we go. All right, well, let's go see what that did. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at what I got for the iron sights. Well, you know, I was shooting at the center of the target, but apparently, obviously, it may be the sights. Well, like I said, I haven't sighted anything in or did any windage or elevation, but I mean, obviously I got some that were all over the place, but a lot of them were pretty decent, you know, especially as fast as I was pulling the trigger. It looks like every one of them got on target, just, you know, just spread out. So is it competition? Is it, you know, something to be proud of as far as, you know, grouping? No, but they're all on target. So I got to be proud of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a few adjustments to it. We're going to let Chance come back next, and he's going to shoot. What we'll do is we're going to try to see if we can tear up this side of the target and get a little better grouping. So we'll be right back. All right, everybody. Well, Chance is going to be up next. What he's going to be doing is he's going to be shooting the Sig Sauer. This is the 7.62 by 3.9 and AR platform, and we got a little Sig Sauer. It's called the STS-08, a little red dot that comes with the gun when you buy it. And so it hasn't been sighted in, but we're going to try to see how good we can get with it. So let's get the camera set up here, and we'll zoom it down range and see what we can do. All right, we're about 75 yards. So shooter, when ready. All right, here we go. Going hot. Okay, I thought we were going hot.
Yeah, I pulled it back.
Okay. All right, he's making a couple adjustments. All right, here we go. Going hot. There you go. Let's go down range and check it out.
All right, well, we're down range from shooting the AK-47, and this seems to be 3 in the bullseye, and the rest of them look like they probably either keyholed or close to it, because that's a pretty big hole. Mike can't even shoot that good.
Right.
That's the first time for me shooting that gun.
Yeah.
It looks like I did pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good, man.
Even holding the gun the way I did.
Yeah.
But it's still, that's not bad grouping, really. I'm surprised with that myself.
Yeah, that's definitely some really good grouping, you know. Like I said, yes, we do have the red dot on there, but it hasn't technically been sighted in for windage and elevation, but just for kind of just turning it on and putting it on,
These 3 I'm not sure about.
That's some pretty damn good grouping. So
I think all of that may be mine.
okay,
I don't know.
I did hit the target now, mind you.
You did? Like I said, I know
no,
those
man, that's some really good shooting, man. So everything was consistent, man. So, well, how do you feel, bud?
Pretty good.
Hell yeah.
That's good shooting on my part, I had to say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, all right. Well, we've only got. I think that's it, man. Have you shot the AR? Oh no, we haven't shot it yet. Well, we're letting the barrel cool down. So we'll do one last video here with Chance shooting the AR, and then we'll do a closing. So we'll be right back. All right, well, you know, I forgot I haven't shot the gun yet, so I'm going to try to put some down range. I'm actually going to try to shoot for the right-hand side of the target, being that the other side is pretty messed up. Like I said, I got the red dot on here, so we're going to see what I can do. Obviously, it's going to move around, but I'm going to try to get, you know, as many on point as I can. So let's go ahead and try it. Range hot. Oh. Guess you got to rack one back, huh?
So safe.
Huh. All right, here we go. Let's try it again. All right, let's go down range, see what we got. All right, everybody. Well, it's kind of funny. The gun that I didn't really think I was going to do good with, it's the gun I did the best with. Remember I told you I was going to be aiming to the right, and because this side was already tore up. Well, let's take a look at what I did. Well, it looks like my first 3 shots until I was able to get her kind of dialed in were here, but here we go. Look at this. I mean, that big old hole. So I was zooming them all right in this spot, you know, and that's an AK-47 for you. So you know, to get all my rounds all in the same spot, I'm pretty freaking ecstatic here. I mean, look at that hole. That's amazing. I'm pretty proud. I think that's probably the best shooting I've done in a long time. So that's awesome. Well, like I said, we'll get back to the table here and do some final thoughts and end this video. Be right back. All right, everybody. Well, I totally forgot that Chance hasn't shot the AR yet, so we're gonna do one more last shoot with him shooting the AR. He's gonna try to aim for the top right-hand corner of the target that hasn't been blasted yet, and try to get a good grouping in, and then we'll do the final comment. So let's go ahead and get the camera in position. All right, let me get this thing zoomed in. All right. Okay. Shooter ready?
Yeah.
All right, going hot. All right, let's go down range and see what we got. Go ahead.
This target is jacked up. I'm not real sure where all my holes are.
Where were you aiming for the target?
I started out up here,
Okay,
but then I ended up aiming orange.
I got you.
I'm not sure. Is this you or me?
I think that was me the first round.
Okay.
First time I dumped it.
I know a couple of these are AK holes. Some of them
Okay.
are AR. Those are AK. I think that's AR.
Yeah.
And these are.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what. I think that's 9mm. I think all these are AR.
I mean, overall,
I'm not totally sure because I kind of switched my aiming up.
Right.
A little bit. 'Cause I was scared I was gonna be shooting in the water.
correct. And plus, we have to make sure we impact the berm. So
Yeah,
that's
thing.
another thing. I mean, by far,
I saw all these hit.
obviously, by far, just for bringing the guns out of the box, not sighting in, not taking the time to sight it in or anything, just pulling them out, trying to get them down range at 75 yards. I mean, they're all on target. Obviously, they're not where they need to be, but hey, let's take a look at this. That is freaking awesome. But overall,
I'm closer to the bullseye.
right. But overall,
Wait a minute. Who hit bullseye 5 times with your handgun?
that is true.
Me.
That is true.
Like, I didn't
Wow, I brought him out here to shoot. Now he wants to dump on me. Okay, I'm gonna get good, people, and I'm gonna have to show him up. But no, he's a good shooter. But anyways, we'll head back to the tables and we'll give a final thought. All right, well, we're done with our shooting. Kind of give a quick assessment of everything today. Obviously the 44 Magnum was a hand cannon. That thing was definitely the right gun to start the whole day off with, shooting. Obviously, I'm not going to win no marksmanship with my shooting, but I really enjoyed shooting that gun. What were we shooting at? Oh, the 45. The 45 was, man, you know what? For it being a revolver and a 45, it had very less recoil than I thought. Very smooth shooting gun. I'm really impressed with it. Like the trigger pull on it. So I was very impressed with that. Then we go to the XD. You know, nothing fancy about it, just a typical 9mm. So, but I mean it. I want to say I just had some regular 124 grain ball ammo in it, so it shot it. You know, ate it up pretty good. And now, as far as the AR pistol is concerned, I know I went ahead and alleviated the issue with the light strikes. What I thought originally, until after I got done shooting, my guys with me, they were standing to the side, which I thought was, every time I would click it, it was a light strike, but actually it wasn't. What they said was it actually was not feeding. So that was actually a concern I've also saw with this configuration is light strikes and feeding. So I went ahead and eliminated the light strikes. That definitely, that enhanced trigger spring and firing pin definitely did the alleviated that. Now what I'm going to have to do is get the feed ramp taken care of, and then it should possibly alleviate that problem. So the next video, when I shoot that, hopefully everything will go smooth. As far as the ARs are concerned, or the long guns, the Daniel Defense right out of the box, I like it. It's definitely a smooth shooting gun. Definitely want to go ahead and get a sight put on here, red dot, and you know, next time sight it in before I start shooting it. The one I'm really impressed with was the Sig Sauer chambered in the AK round. How smooth it was, and also how I was able to group them pretty much all together. That was, you know, obviously the gun that I was really good with today. So was definitely impressed with Chance. You know, Chance has been shooting for a long time. He's been a hunter and stuff, so I definitely expected him to do good today, and he did. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, next time we do, I'm going to try to not shoot the same guns. I'm going to try to bring out new guns every time we come out to the range. Until next time, we appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and until next time, peace out.